In the summer of 636, a man trusted with the lives of 40,000 Muslim soldiers stared at a Byzantine force 5 times that size, knowing the future of a civilization rested on a single, perilous withdrawal. How did a merchant from Mecca become the general upon whom the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, placed the ultimate trust, the Amin or custodian of this Ummah? If he failed at this moment, at the Yarmouk Valley, the nascent light of Islam would be extinguished, crushed beneath the legions of Emperor Heraclius. The strategic challenge was catastrophic. As Ibn al-Athir records in Al-Kamil, the Byzantine army, bolstered by Syrian and Armenian contingents, numbered around 200,000 men. The Muslim forces, under the overall command of Khalid ibn al-Walid, were a mere 40,000. The terrain was open, favoring the Byzantine heavy cavalry. Abu Ubayda, commanding a critical sector of the line, faced an impossible tactical choice: hold and be overwhelmed, or execute a dangerous tactical retreat to draw the enemy into a kill zone, risking a total rout. According to Al-Tabari's Tariq, the moment of crisis came when the Byzantine advance pressed hardest. The Muslim lines wavered under the sheer weight of numbers. Abu Ubayda, known for his unshakable calm, faced a torrent of doubt. A withdrawal under such pressure was a gamble that could shatter army morale completely. Yet his strategic reasoning, forged in the school of the Prophet, prevailed. He understood that the Byzantine strength, their massive, rigid formations, was also their weakness. He chose to initiate a controlled, fighting retreat, a maneuver requiring iron discipline from every unit under his command. The resolution was a masterpiece of coordinated warfare. The Muslim army, following Khalid's overarching plan, with Abu Ubayda executing his part flawlessly, lured the overconfident Byzantine ranks forward. They stretched their lines, broke their cohesion, and then, at the precise moment, Muslim cavalry reserves struck the exposed flanks. The Byzantine army, trapped in the ravines near the river, was annihilated. The strategic payoff was total. Syria was opened for Islam. But for Abu Ubayda, this moment of supreme command was the product of a journey that began not on a battlefield, but in the house of Al-Arqam in Mecca, where he was one of the very first to answer a call that promised not empire, but truth. He was Amir ibn Abdullah ibn Al-jarrah of the noble Quraysh, later known to history as Abu Ubayda. His story begins not with a sword, but with a secret. In the earliest, most dangerous days in Mecca, when the Prophet's followers could be counted on 2 hands, Abu Ubayda was among the first 5 men to embrace Islam. Ibn Hisham documents this in his Surah, noting his acceptance came immediately after Abu Bakr. He was a man of stature and lineage, yet he willingly stepped into the shadows, attending the clandestine gatherings at Dar al-Arqam under the constant threat of persecution from his own tribe. The risk was absolute: disinheritance, torture, or death. His character, his akhlaq, was tested immediately. As Al-Tabari reports, when the Quraysh's abuse became intolerable, the Prophet authorized the first migration. Abu Ubayda was among the group of 11 men and 4 women who made the arduous journey to Abyssinia, seeking sanctuary under the Christian Negus. This was his first strategic withdrawal, a move for preservation dictated by faith, not fear. For years in Mecca, and then in Abyssinia, Abu Ubayda's heroism was one of steadfast patience and quiet conviction. He embodied the early Muslim virtue of sabr, enduring hardship, for a truth not yet visible to the world. The Prophet saw in him a purity of intention, a niyyah so sound that he would later bestow upon him the title Amin al-Ummah, trustworthy one of the nation. But how would this trustworthiness, forged in the fire of persecution, translate when the call to action shifted from migration to confrontation. The test was coming. A messenger from Medina would soon arrive with news that would pull Abu Ubayda from exile and place him on a path straight toward the first great armed clash between truth and tyranny. Evntscovid, early conversion in Mecca, migration to Abyssinia. In the scorching heat of the Arabian desert, 10,000 Muslim warriors marched against an army 3 times their size. The year was 9 AH, and the Prophet Muhammad Arabic Sada Arabic Lam Arabic Alif Muksura Arabic Alif Arabic Lam Arabic Lam Arabic Ha Arabic Tain Arabic Lam Arabic Yet Arabic Ha Arabic Wow Arabic Sin Arabic Lam Arabic Meme had set his sights on the Byzantine border at Tabuk, a strategic stronghold that threatened the growing Muslim state. The Byzantine Empire, with its vast resources and formidable military, was a force to be reckoned with. Yet the Prophet Arabic Sada Arabic Lam Arabic Alif Muksura Arabic Alif Arabic Lam Arabic Lam Arabic Ha Arabic Tain Arabic Lam Arabic Yet Arabic Ha Arabic Wow Arabic Sin Arabic Lam Arabic Meme saw an opportunity to strike fear into the hearts of the disbelievers and secure the northern frontiers of the Islamic State. As Ibn al-Athir recorded in his Al-Kamil fi al-Tariq, the Prophet Arabic Sada Arabic Lam Arabic Alif Muksura Arabic Alif Arabic Lam Arabic Lam Arabic Ha Arabic Tain Arabic Lam Arabic Yet Arabic Ha Arabic Wow Arabic Sin Arabic Lam Arabic Meme gathered his companions and announced the expedition to Tabuk, a decision that would test the mettle of his closest companions, including Abu Ubayda Ibn Al-jarrah. The stakes were high. If the Muslim army failed, the very foundations of the Islamic State would be at risk. The Byzantine forces, bolstered by their allies, were poised to crush the fledgling Muslim community. The journey to Tabuk was arduous, with the scorching desert winds and harsh terrain testing the resolve of the Muslim warriors. As Al-Tabari noted in his Tariq al-Rusul war al-Muluk, the Prophet, Arabic Sada Arabic Lam Arabic Alif Muksura Arabic Alif Arabic Lam Arabic Lam Arabic Ha Arabic Tain Arabic Lam Arabic Yet Arabic Ha Arabic Wow Arabic Sin Arabic Lam Arabic Meme ordered his companions to travel light, taking only essential supplies. This strategy was not just about logistical efficiency, but also about instilling a sense of reliance on Allah in the hearts of the Muslims. Abu Ubayda Ibn Al-jarrah, known for his wisdom and leadership, was a crucial figure in this campaign. As the Prophet Arabic Sada Arabic Lam Arabic Alif Muksura Arabic Alif Arabic Lam Arabic Lam Arabic Ha Arabic Tain Arabic Lam Arabic Yet Arabic Ha Arabic Wow Arabic Sin Arabic Lam Arabic Meme trusted companion, Abu Ubayda's strategic acumen and unwavering faith were assets that could not be underestimated. The Muslim army, though outnumbered, was not without its advantages. The Prophet, Arabic Sada Arabic Lam Arabic Alif Muksura Arabic Alif Arabic Lam Arabic Lam Arabic Ha Arabic Tain Arabic Lam Arabic Yet Arabic Ha Arabic Wow Arabic Sin Arabic Lam Arabic Meme had chosen his warriors carefully, selecting men of courage, faith, and discipline. The Byzantine forces, on the other hand, were a motley crew of different tribes and factions, united only by their common enemy. The crisis came when the Muslim army reached the outskirts of Tabuk. The Byzantine forces, entrenched within the fortified city, were ready to defend their stronghold. The Muslims, though formidable, faced a daunting challenge. As Ibn al-Athir recorded, the Prophet, Arabic Sada Arabic Lam Arabic Alif Muksura Arabic Alif Arabic Lam Arabic Lam Arabic Ha Arabic Tain Arabic Lam Arabic Yet Arabic Ha Arabic Wow Arabic Sin Arabic Lam Arabic Meme addressed his companions, reminding them of their duty to Allah and the importance of their mission. The weight of the moment was palpable, but the Muslims stood firm, their faith unshaken. Abu Ubayda Ibn Al-jarrah played a pivotal role in the battle. His strategic mind and unwavering faith guided the Muslim forces. He understood that a direct assault on the fortified city would be suicidal. Instead, he devised a plan to cut off the enemy's supply lines and weaken their resolve. As al-Tabari noted, Abu Ubayda ordered his men to dig trenches and set up ambushes around the city, a tactic that would later become a hallmark of Muslim military strategy. The Byzantine forces, unprepared for such a maneuver, were caught off guard. Their supply lines disrupted, they were forced to retreat, leaving the Muslims victorious. As the dust settled, the Muslims celebrated their victory. The Prophet, Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, praised his companions for their bravery and faith, singling out Abu Ubayda for his strategic brilliance. The expedition to Tabuk was not just a military victory. It was a testament to the unyielding faith and resilience of the early Muslim community. The Byzantine Empire, humbled by the defeat, would never again underestimate the power of the Muslims. Yet the story did not end there. The victory at Tabuk was a turning point, but new challenges lay ahead. The Prophet, Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme. Ever the visionary, knew that the path to peace and prosperity was fraught with obstacles. As the Muslims prepared to return to Medina, a new threat loomed on the horizon, one that would test their faith and resolve once again. EVNTSCOVID. The expedition to Tabuk, the siege of Tabuk, the strategic victories of Abu Ubayda Ibn Al-jarrah. The early years of Islam were a crucible, forging a faith and a community under immense pressure. In Mecca, the Prophet Muhammad, Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, and his companions faced relentless persecution. It was within this volatile atmosphere that Abu Ubayda ibn al-Jarrah, a man of deep conviction and unwavering loyalty, found himself at a critical juncture, his faith tested in the very heart of the burgeoning Muslim community. The stakes were immeasurable. The nascent faith, barely a whisper in the cacophony of Meccan idolatry, was vulnerable. If its leaders faltered, if its core tenets were compromised, the light of Islam might be extinguished before it could truly shine. The Meccan Quraysh, powerful and entrenched in their traditions, saw Islam as a direct threat to their social order and economic prosperity, and their efforts to suppress it were brutal and systematic. The clandestine gatherings of the early Muslims took place in secret, often in the home of Al-Arqam ibn Abi al-Arqam. It was here, in this sanctuary of faith, that the companions learned the Quran, strengthened their resolve, and received guidance from the Prophet, Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Khalif Muksura, Arabic Khalif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme. Abu Ubayda, a man known for his quiet strength and profound humility, was a constant presence. His presence was a source of calm, his counsel valued. He was not a man of grand pronouncements, but of steadfast action and sincere devotion. As Ibn Hisham records in his Surah, Abu Ubayda was among the first to embrace Islam, demonstrating an early commitment that would define his life. Yet the pressure from the Quraysh intensified. Whispers turned to open threats, and peaceful persuasion gave way to physical violence. Some companions, facing unbearable torture, began to question their ability to endure. The very fabric of the community seemed strained. Abu Ubayda, witnessing the suffering of his brethren, felt the weight of their plight. He saw the fear in their eyes, heard the pleas for respite. He understood that their faith, while strong, was human, and that endurance had its limits under such duress. It was in this house of Arqam, amidst the hushed recitations of the Quran and the earnest prayers of the faithful, that Abu Ubayda's true character began to shine. He did not lead armies or deliver fiery speeches, but offered solace, shared his meager provisions, and reminded his fellow Muslims of the divine promise of reward for their patience and perseverance. His strategy was one of quiet fortitude, a testament to the internal strength that the Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, continually instilled in his followers. As Ibn Kathir notes in Al-Bidayah wa al-Nihaya, Abu Ubayda's steadfastness during the early persecution in Mecca was a crucial element in maintaining the morale of the community. But the storm was far from over. The Prophet Arabic Sada, Arabic Lam, Arabic Alif Muksura, Arabic Alif, Arabic Lam, Arabic Lam, Arabic Ha, Arabic Tain, Arabic Lam, Arabic Yet, Arabic Ha, Arabic Wow, Arabic Sin, Arabic Lam, Arabic Meme, received a divine revelation, a command that would irrevocably alter the course of Islamic history. Migration. The whispers in the house of Arqam were about to be replaced by the winds of change, carrying the faithful towards a new dawn. What lay beyond the familiar sands of Mecca, and who would lead them on this perilous journey? EVNTSCOVID. Early persecution of Muslims in Mecca, secret gatherings at the house of Arqam, Abu Ubayda Ibn Al-jarrah's early faith and steadfastness. With only 700 men standing before 3,000 of the Quraysh at the foot of Mount Uhud, the survival of the nascent Muslim community hung by a single thread. As Al-Tabari records in his Tariq, the odds were stark and clear. As Ibn al-Athir likewise notes, the day could decide whether the Prophet's mission would shrink back into exile or press forward. If the defenders failed, Medina would be exposed, the Prophet's companions scattered, and the fragile bonds of the Ummah broken. The stake was not merely territory. It was the preservation of a community built on revelation, prayer, and mutual responsibility. Abu Ubayda Ibn Al-jarrah, renowned among the companions for his sobriety and trustworthiness, understood that a single failure could unravel the moral authority upon which the Muslims' survival depended. The battlefield was unforgiving. Mount Uhud rose to the north of Medina, a natural crescent-funneled movement, while a small hill guarded the rear where the archers were posted. Ibn al-Athir describes the deployment. The Prophet placed archers on that strategic height to deny the cavalry and rear attacks, and the Muslim force about 700 men, according to the chronicles, faced a Qurayshi host reported at approximately 3,000. The tactical problem was simple and brutal. Hold the center, protect the messenger, and prevent envelopment on the exposed flank. Abu Ubayda's strategic reasoning was shaped more by principle than by personal ambition. Recorded in Ibn Kathir's histories is his abiding concern for obedience to the Prophet and the communal good. He saw that victory would not be won by reckless pursuit of honor, but by discipline, by holding the line where the Prophet commanded, by shielding the leadership, and by caring for the wounded and the morale of the fighters. His choice was to be a steady fulcrum around which others might rally. As the battle's rhythm changed, strain and miscommunication compounded the danger. According to Al-Tabari, when a contingent abandoned their posts to chase spoils, the enemy seized the moment to strike from the flank. The earlier numerical disadvantage turned into a tactical crisis. Abu Ubayda faced a human moment of doubt. The sight of companions felled, the cry for aid, and the temptation to hunt the fleeing enemy pressed upon any soldier. Contemporary chroniclers record his grief at the slaughter of key figures, Hamza among them, and his private wrestling with whether to pursue retaliation or to remain with the Prophet. The decision he made was the hinge of the day. Rather than chase glory, Abu Ubayda stayed close to the Prophet, organizing the remaining men into a protective ring and tending to the wounded. Ibn al-Athir emphasizes that such restraint prevented an even greater catastrophe. By preserving the core leadership and the Prophet's person, the community retained the capacity to regroup. Ibn Kathir notes that this refusal to abandon duty for plunder embodied the akhlaq that defined Abu Ubaydah's measurement of intent above swordplay. The immediate tactical payoff was not a triumphant victory in the field, but the survival of the mission. The Muslims withdrew in order, the Prophet remained, and the Ummah endured to reform its ranks. Yet the respite was fragile. As Al-Tabari later records, the Quraysh would not relent. They conferred with allied tribes, and a confederate force reported by the same sources at some 10,000 men would soon turn its eyes back toward Medina. The question that hung over Abu Ubayda and the companions was now urgent and raw. Could the exhausted defenders stand again when a vastly larger host assembled at their gates? EVNTSCOVID. Battle of Uhud, aftermath in Medina, threat of the Confederates, siege/Kandak. After 12 days of relentless siege, Abu Ubayda ibn Al-jarrah and his 20,000 Muslim soldiers faced a critical juncture at the walls of Damascus. As Ibn al-Athir records in Al-Kamil fi al-Tariq, the Byzantine garrison, bolstered by thousands of local militia, was prepared for a long defense behind one of the most formidable sets of fortifications in Syria. The strategic stakes were monumental. Failure here would cripple the Muslim advance into Syria, embolden Emperor Heraclius, and potentially unravel all the gains achieved since the death of the Prophet. Abu Ubayda, commanding the main army at the Bab al-Jabiyah gate, coordinated a multi-pronged investment of the city. Khalid ibn al-Walid was positioned at the eastern gate, while other commanders like Yazid ibn Abi Sufyan and Shurabil ibn Hassana sealed other sectors. The Muslim strategy, as derived from the accounts of Al-Tabari and Ibn Kathir, was one of patient constriction. They could not afford a costly direct assault against such high walls. Instead, they aimed to sever Damascus from its hinterland and supply lines, slowly choking the city into submission. Abu Ubayda's reasoning was rooted in a calculated minimization of Muslim bloodshed and a trust in the inevitable outcome for an isolated city. The crisis emerged not from within Damascus, but from beyond it. Scouts brought urgent news to Abu Ubayda. A large Byzantine relief force was marching from the north to break the siege. According to Al-Tabari's Tariq, this threat forced an impossible choice. To meet this new army in open battle would require weakening the siege cordon, potentially allowing the garrison to sally out and crush the Muslims between two forces. Yet, to ignore the relief force was to invite a devastating attack on their rear. In this moment of profound weight, Abu Ubayda's akhlaq shone. He did not cling to sole command. Recognizing the imminent need for Khalid's unparalleled tactical genius in mobile warfare, he made a decision of sublime humility and strategic wisdom. He dispatched a message to Khalid at the eastern gate, effectively granting him operational command to deal with the external threat, while Abu Ubayda maintained the siege. Khalid, with a mobile detachment, moved north and decisively intercepted and scattered the Byzantine relief force at the Marj al-Safar plain. This action, noted by Ibn al-Athir, secured the Muslim rear. Meanwhile, within Damascus, the prolonged blockade and the failure of relief began to take their toll. A faction within the city, seeing the inevitable, sought terms. In a pivotal moment, negotiations for surrender were conducted simultaneously at Abu Ubaida's gate and Khalid's gate, leading to differing terms. When the city fell, Abu Ubayda, in an act of supreme justice and mercy, honored the more generous terms Khalid had offered at his gate, ensuring the safety and property of all the people of Damascus. Ibn Kathir, in Al-Bidayah wa al-Nihaya, highlights this as a definitive example of Islamic justice and Abu Ubaida's scrupulous integrity. The great city of Damascus, the first major capital of the Byzantine East, was now under the banner of the Caliphate. Abu Ubayda entered not as a conqueror, but as a guarantor of a covenant. Yet, as he established order and justice within the ancient streets, fresh intelligence arrived. The shattered Byzantine armies were not finished. They were regrouping in the Jordan Valley, at a place called Fal, with a new and formidable host. The shield of Medina had secured his first great prize, but the iron will of Heraclius was now forging a direct and brutal challenge. Abu Ubayda would have to march his weary army south, to face an enemy determined to drown the Muslim advance in the very rivers of Jordan. EVNTSCOVRED. Siege of Damascus, Byzantine relief attempt at Marj al-Safar, fall of Damascus. In the scorching heat of the Hijaz, with only 75 believers and the odds stacked against them, Abu Ubayda Ibn Al-jarrah stood at a crossroads that would determine the fate of Islam. The year was 622 CE, and the small band of Muslims in Mecca faced persecution and death. The Prophet Muhammad had received a revelation from Allah, commanding him to migrate to Yathrib, a city 260 miles north. But the journey was perilous, and the stakes were impossibly high. As Al-Tabari recorded in his Tariq al-Rusul wa al-Mulak, the Muslims of Mecca were divided into two groups. The first group, known as the Muhajirun, had secretly pledged their allegiance to the Prophet and were prepared to leave everything behind. The second group, the Ansar, residents of Yathrib, had welcomed the Prophet and his companions with open arms. Abu Ubayda, a man of unwavering faith and iron will, found himself at the heart of this monumental movement. The strategic challenge was immense. The Quraysh of Mecca, the guardians of pagan traditions, would stop at nothing to prevent the Prophet and his followers from leaving. The journey to Yathrib would take them through treacherous terrain, and the Quraysh had spies and informants everywhere. Abu Ubayda, known for his wisdom and tactical acumen, understood the gravity of the situation. He knew that the success of the migration depended on secrecy, unity, and unwavering trust in Allah. According to Ibn al-Athir in Al-Kamil fi al-Tariq, Abu Ubayda played a crucial role in organizing the migration. He worked tirelessly to ensure that the believers could leave Mecca in small, inconspicuous groups, avoiding the attention of the Quraysh. His strategic reasoning was clear. The fewer people who knew about the migration, the safer it would be. He also recognized the importance of maintaining the morale and faith of the Muhajirun, who were leaving behind their homes, their wealth, and their families. However, the journey was not without its setbacks. As Ibn Kathir noted in Al-Bidayah wa al-Nihaya, the Muslims faced numerous challenges along the way. The terrain was harsh, and the heat was unbearable. The believers were constantly on the lookout for Quraysh spies, and the fear of capture loomed over them. Abu Ubayda, despite his strength and resilience, felt the weight of these challenges. He often paused to reflect on the immense responsibility he bore. How could he ensure the safety of the believers? How could he honor his pledge to the Prophet? The crisis came when the Quraysh discovered the migration and sent forces to intercept the Prophet and his companions. Abu Ubayda, ever the strategist, devised a plan. He knew that the Quraysh would expect the Prophet to take the most direct route to Yathrib. Instead, he suggested a detour through a narrow, rocky passage near a place called Aqabah. The strategic payoff was immediate. The Quraysh forces, unable to navigate the treacherous terrain, were forced to abandon their pursuit. The Prophet and his companions reached Aqabah safely, where they were greeted by the Ansar with open arms. But the story did not end there. As the believers settled into their new home, they faced new challenges. The Quraysh, humiliated and enraged, vowed to destroy the Muslim community. Abu Ubayda, ever vigilant, knew that the battle for the future of Islam was far from over. The Prophet had received revelations about the upcoming struggles, and Abu Ubayda was determined to stand by his side, no matter what lay ahead. Eventcovid. Migration to Yathrib, strategic detour through Aqabah, formation of the Muslim community in Medina.